Hello, this is Marc from Productive Computing,
And I'm Stu.
and we're here to talk about a brand new offering from Productive Computing University, perhaps the most exciting one to date. And it's not just a single course we're talking about a series of mini courses, all collected together to do what exactly?
To prepare you for the FileMaker Certification exam. It's like the show for any FileMaker experience is passing this exam. Not just passing it, but owning it and really knowing FileMaker at a whole new level. Because FileMaker, this certification exam is no joke. This is tough.
Yeah, no, it's tough. I can vouch for it. It's toughness, and a lot of developers can vouch for it. And I've talked to people that have been developing FileMaker for 17 or 18 years, and if they don't prepare for this exam, they do not pass. They're shocked, they're surprised, they're disappointed, but they don't really have, in my opinion, the best way to study, which today's modern way of studying to me is video training, not just reading and memorizing. That's sort of old school. To me, the modern way to learn things is through video. And that's what inspired me to get certified with AWS, is because I had this great video course to take. Well, that doesn't really exist in our world in FileMaker. Now, let me clarify that. Yes, there are plenty of people who do video training, but that kind of training is the kind of training that you would want to do if you want to be a professional FileMaker developer or even a semi-professional FileMaker developer, and you want to master FileMaker as a tool and as a craft to build invoices, to build CRMs, to connect things. All of that stuff is awesome and absolutely necessary and provided very well today with the likes of Richard Carlton and Richard Carlton Consulting, as well as John Mark Osborne and others. So with that in mind, that's not what we're teaching. We're not teaching anything about FileMaker. We're not actually going to teach you how to build an invoice. In fact, not once will you see us talk about a layout, a theme, how to add a field, or any of that.
Unless it pertains to the certification exam, something that's on the study guide or something that's in the linked materials that they say you need to read this big stack of manuals. Right. That's the whole purpose is, okay, here's a topic. They said you need to know this position function. Right. So what do you know about it? Maybe you know how to do it one way successfully, but what if it's done this way? What if it's done this way? How can it be used this way? So we're not building a solution that you're going to then take and use. This is all about this one topic, laser focus, master these parts about this topic, and then we go to the next topic.
Right. And the beauty of what Stuart is describing here is because we're releasing this in the form of a mini-series, each topic, right, the first one we're doing is calculation-based, right? Functions and calculations, but we'll have another one on, let's say, server, or another one that talks about scripts and relationships. And each course will stack on each other to become an entire series. But you can take any one of those courses that you want, wherever your weakest parts of your knowledge are. So we're excited. I have a great analogy that I like to use is we're not teaching people how to become professional FileMaker pilots. We're just teaching them about the plane and the parts. Not teaching them how to build professional, grandiose databases. We're teaching them all the components of what it takes to put all that stuff together, how the platform works, what the expectations of this function is or that function and that sort of thing. So it's a different kind of training. It's training specifically for FileMaker certification. So do we have any of the test questions here? Are we going to be giving all the answers away?
We have nothing other than what FileMaker provides themselves, which is a ton of material. And if you know that really well with the memory tricks that we do and the visuals that we are trying to show that just capture it in a way that is so much better than just reading it in a text where you don't have the context, you don't have something that you can click on and do. It just really ramps up your level of knowledge, your foundation, if you will, that I like to think of this as your foundation is so much higher now that you'll be able to make a better plane.
Right. So join us. We're starting piece by piece. We'll be starting soon, and before you know it, we'll have all 8 or 9 mini courses collected together for an entire series. The good news is we have something called a university bundle, and if you purchase the bundle per year, you get all of the certification courses in total, along with all our other existing courses, and we're at a pace now that we're just letting, these courses are flying out the door.
Yeah, as well as the updates. And I can't stress enough the value of being able to go back and review certain parts. There's some places where you buy it and you can only watch it once and then it's gone and you can't ever watch it again. But with the university, you've got your materials for a year. So if you get to where you want to go back and look up, what is that XOR thing again? I don't remember what that was. You can take a look at that 2 or 3 minute snippet and you've got it.
Right. So join us at Productive Computing University to learn more. We're excited about this release, perhaps the most exciting release to date. And join us for that, and let's get certified.